money. I mean, that's the bottom line of it all, isn't it? I mean, but the fact of the matter is, if I had money, do you think she'd be in a place like this tonight? I don't think so. I mean, she'd be lying in some warm sheets somewhere, and I'd be dozing off in an overstuffed chair, watching her and the baby sleep. I could have had people around her while she was in pain. They could have told her that everything was going to be fine, that everything was normal, that she was doing just great. Instead, she had me. And I'm all thumbs, unless there's a hammer in my hand. I'm staring down at her, telling her that everything's going to be okay. And all the while, my heart's just beating so hard, I'm surprised it didn't fall into my stomach. He's coming into the world, and I didn't even have time to wash my hands. This all just leads back to money, you know? That's what it takes. But what have I got? An honest job that can't even keep her comfortable at a time like this? I've never been able to give her what I wanted to. I married her, and I was broke. I worked my hands raw. I broke my back to prepare for the baby, and then something like this comes along and just takes it all away. There's always some expense you never expect to come and just knock you right back where you started. I mean, travel expenses to Bethlehem? Who would have counted on it? This is just so embarrassing. I've always wanted to buy nice things for her. New clothes for the baby, forget that. I at least wanted to get her a nice clean room to have the baby in. But you can bet, if I threw some cash in manager's face, he would have let us in. He would have found something for us. But he took one look at my hands, these carpenter's hands, and he knew what he'd get out of the deal. And there went the door, right in our faces. He and his wife probably slept under a feather quilt tonight. Mary, I'm sorry. I did my best. I don't know why this had to happen. God, what does this mean? Angels came and whispered in my dreams, do not be afraid, but tonight, God, I'm terrified. I sat there while she cried and screamed, and I was so scared. What? Are you testing us? What are you trying to do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get him out of that manger. I'm sure the shepherds you sent didn't mind seeing him like this, but, I don't think a king's life should start in a food shop. He was promised a throne, the least I can do is give him a cradle. That's the one thing I know I can do anyway.